Okie dokie. Ah, I remember. This frustrating for shizzles. I hate this room. Bad, bad room. Who designed this? Uh-oh. No. No, no, no. This is Ocarina of Time. Hi, hello. Yeah, this is an old Zelda game for the N64 that I'm playing on an emulator because I don't have the capabilities to stream from my N64. But yeah, I'm just playing the game through sort of glitched. I do. Yes. I just haven't been there in a while because my car's been broken. So yeah, that's been fun. Should be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but I don't know if I'm working this week. My boss did not tell me to. Yeah. Definitely a bummer. It's all good though. I don't mind. Spider-Man comes out for the PC tomorrow. No, no, no. Austin is my supervisor, but Suchita is technically my boss. So I told her that I probably wouldn't make it to. Well, she just knows that I haven't been able to make it recently. But yeah, I haven't seen Austin in like a month because of my car. But he knows. So, no sweat there. Oh, forgot. Really? That is bizarre. It is. Yeah, I should be working next week. So, you'll see me there. I'll be there. You know what's funny? I have like 3 different friends named Max, and it only just clicked which Max you are. And I realize now that I gave you my stream info before. But yeah. But yeah, this is an old game. This was probably 1996 is when this game came out. But yeah. I didn't mean to talk to him. That was a cutscene I didn't have to go through. I didn't realize which Max you were until you mentioned Mathnasium. Because I know, like, 3 different Maxes. I'm friends with, like, 3 different guys named Max, and it only just clicked, like, who you are. But yeah. No, I highly enjoy this game. If you ever get the opportunity, fully recommend you play it. And if you don't, I'm gonna grade all your PKs incorrectly. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Playing Fall Guys. I haven't played Fall Guys in forever. I'm also really bad at Fall Guys. I didn't mean to. But I like playing Fall Guys. I think it's fun. I just know I'm really bad at it. Didn't mean to do that either. Okay, there we go. Tekken 7. I'm also pretty bad at fighting games, but I feel like I could get by with Tekken 7. I definitely don't feel like I would be that bad. Oh, shoot. I've played it before. Not recently, but some time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I would, but at the moment, I don't have the money to buy it. So, it's gonna have to wait. Ow. I don't know if you can. Actually, you probably could. Just complain enough about me. But technically, I didn't do anything wrong, so I'm kind of against that methodology. Oh. That door had a tongue. Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's really only like $9? Okay, fine. Maybe I'll get it. I was assuming... Ah, dang it. Oh, got him. Sweet. Okay. Maybe I will then. I don't know. We'll see. Woo! What? That was the worst run of that mini boss that I have ever done. I don't think that gets me the Megaton Hammer, does it? Oh, it is. Well, shoot. I've got one bomb left. I really hope I don't mess it up. Alright. I literally almost just went the wrong way. I'm gonna make a save point. I don't trust myself. Okay, there we go. Megaton Hammer received. Maybe I can do a quick spin? Probably not. Oh, okay, definitely not. I thought there was way more dialogue. Well, it's a good thing I don't need bombs anymore. Unless I want to do something reasonably efficient. Whee! And the camera's freaking out. Haha! Wow, that was bizarre. Oh, please don't burn my box. Yay! This is going very well. Which is not normal. Not really. No. Oh, okay, okay. Sick. Uh, what do I do here? No, I didn't. No. I don't remember how to do this room though. I could probably do a hover. I don't think it would help me though. Oh, I remember what to do. Don't know if I can though. Well, that's bad. Every time. Stinking. I'm not even that close. You think you're in the clear, and then bam, something whacks you in the face. Like that. There ain't no way my knees did not snap at the sheer power that that fall would have created. I kinda suck? Wow. Harsh. It's gonna make me get a key. I don't have another key. It's a good thing I don't have to beat this boss. Yeah, that's a key that I need. Oh, whatever. His name is Link, thank you. The game is Zelda. Do you play Smash Bros? I don't remember if you said you did or not. Yeah, his name is Link. It's the game is Zelda though. You don't. Okay. I wasn't sure or not. I know some of the students do. Yeah, multiverse is very similar. I'm okay at multiverse, I guess. I like it. I definitely up there. I know I'm pretty bad though. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm like bad, but I definitely wouldn't say that I'm good. There's an in-between. Little gray area. That's where I operate. Okay, let's jump. I need bombs. Where do I get bombs? I need it for that. I'm thinking that this is a pain. And that I might switch to Majora's Mask. Oh. Oh, I can dive that, right? No way. Dive. Dumb. Dumb Link. Alright, man. You take it easy. Peace out. I don't remember this room at all. Bye. I really just want the long shot. Yeah, I'm low-key gonna switch to Majora's Mask. Yo! Never mind, I still can't hop over it. But still, big improvement. Epic. Okay. We're gonna switch over to Majora's Mask, at least until my Darksiders thing finishes, and then we'll do that. Let me change it up. Whoops. It's okay, that'll either close or not. I don't actually know which. Ah, it didn't. Okay. Verifying. Ugh. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If it had killed you now, it would have by now. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant to do. Come on. Read my mind. Okay. It's set up there. Let us put in some stream notifications. Because I just realized that I didn't do it. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If it had killed you now, then it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth. Whoops. Wait, what? Hold up. Very confused. What just happened? Share content. Yes, that. I meant to go here. Okay, I'm just confusing myself now. For what it's worth. I feel like I remember that. Lame. Okay. Cool. Now that that's going. Bingo, bango. I like mango. But before I do that. 3 War Masters. I'm going to put it before. Epic. Epico. I'm not doing anything. Ah. Okay, that's whoa. A lot of stuff just like exploded at once. Alright, we're gonna force quit that. Hopefully that fixes stuff. I was trying to advise close window. Just gonna have to give it a minute, I suppose. Which I don't like doing, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, it stopped. Oh. Dude, I need new RAM sticks bad. Oh, that reminds me. Almost reminded me. I need to check my eBay. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If it had killed you now, then it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth. For what? For what? For what it's worth. For what? For what? For what it's worth. I have a thingy. I need to do. Yes, that thing. Did it make it there safely? I did not. Why? No access to delivery location. Yay! Darksiders 3 is finished. Dun, 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 dun. For what? For what? For what it's worth. Maxi. DDR4. Yeah. That is pricey. That one's not too crazy. What about 8 gig? Is 2 8 gigs cheaper than a 116? It is not. Maybe it is? No, maybe no, maybe no. Kingston Hyper Fury X? Four gigabyte? No, I'm not dealing with 4 gigs. That's redonkabonk, bro. How do I know if this is... I know if RAM sticks. Welp. This is gonna take a minute. Bingo. Wow, that's large. Okay, nothing there. I do like roller coasters. When was this said? I feel bad. I haven't been looking at chat. It doesn't tell me. Yes, I do. Ish, sort of. Actually, no, I'm not sure. Because I used to hate roller coasters, and I used to think they were... Yeah, I was. I was like... I don't know, traumatized necessarily, but like... They were not my friend, necessarily. And is he streaming right now? Where are you guys getting this information? Um, I didn't like roller coasters that much growing up because they always scared me, and you always hear about the stories like, oh, there was a story where someone died on a roller coaster. So that's never fun. Oh, I see. Um, but like I finally went on one eventually, and I actually really enjoyed it. Like so much so to the point that like I went on it like 8 more times. So yes, like answer yes. I enjoy roller coasters. I don't remember this. Probably a suppressed memory. Um, he did make me go. There was this roller coaster, um, at Knott's Berry Farm. I don't even remember the title. It was like the Wave Rider or something, and it was just like a giant blue, like super way up, straight drop down. Um, that 100% traumatized me. Dude, I love Knott's Berry Farm. It has the roller coaster that I did enjoy quite a lot. There were two. Um, the Silver Bullet and then the Jaguar. So both of those roller coasters I loved just wholeheartedly. But yeah, I like before that not very enthusiastic to go on roller coasters. Even now, I still have like a little bit of reluctance because like I still have that overlying thought of there's a danger here. You know, you're risking your life trying to enjoy whatever it is you're committing to. Because there's always like, oh, what if the catch bar just doesn't work and you fly away? Like the ones that really scare me are the ones that are like a toilet bowl or like a half pipe ramp sort of looking things. I don't have plans to, luckily. I don't know what his plans are. I didn't realize this was like a topic of discussion for him. But I I don't like the ones that do like the half pipe things because I don't like going backwards. I don't like not being able to see where I'm going. That I think terrifies me even more. I've never been rappelling, but I do enjoy risky activities. I'm really into parkour. Um, or at least I was. I haven't done it in a while, but like I enjoy like the thrill of doing something that is rather exciting. Like I would enjoy brawling if that was something I made a regular habit of safely. Um, and heights don't particularly scare me. It's just there's always that sort of thought in the back of my head that's like you could die from this if you mess up or if the system messes up. Dude, I'd be pretty freaking good at it too. Um, like I got into a fight with a kid once outside in a parking lot. Like I just told, I was walking in like a hallway and I was like, man, I want to get into a fight, and the kid was like, bet. So we just went and did, and it wasn't like super intense. Like we kind of stopped after like maybe a minute or two, but I I realize now I'm not an aggressive person, so it's not like I was pushing like so far as throwing the punches, but I mean I sure as heck blocked him. So every time he would throw a punch, I would move his hand out of the way, and so his punches never hit me. But you could tell like he was putting all this effort into doing stuff, and I was just sort of like pushing them aside. And the dude that filmed it later told me like, dude, you made him look like an idiot. Like I think you won that fight. And I was like, great. I ended up with 2 bloody noses, but hey, I kicked the other guy in the balls. So like there was a moment where like he was always in front of me, and we were like, this is all ham, right? And he was like, yeah, dude, go for it. And so I ran at him, and I just kind of did like a kick in midair. Yeah, he got each nostril. So I did a kick in midair, and I got him. There's actually, I think I got rid of the photo. There was a photo that someone sent me, and it's of me kicking him, and he's just like in midair, like making a really dumb face. But I don't know. I think I won that fight. That didn't even like hurt. It was more of just like an, oh, I have a blood vessel or something that is bleeding now. So definitely a fun experience though. Like, it was one of those things where I was like, I would actually genuinely love to fight. No. This was high school. This was probably my freshman year. Definitely freshman year. Because it was a kid I hated, so I had no qualms fighting him. There was no feeling bad. It didn't happen on school grounds. It was in the seminary parking lot. But it was fun. But yeah. No, 100% great experience. Yeah. I had no qualms either. Kid was a total jackass. Like, it was great. Like, there's times I wish I could just, like, fight people. Not because I'm angry with them or I want to, like, hurt them. But just because I think it would be fun. And I like testing my own strength with certain things. So, that sort of stuff really, like, almost entices me. I mean, I don't really know if that borders on the line of, like, dangerous or, I don't know. Roller coasters are fun. Fighting is fun. Yeah, testing the limits is like what I like doing. But I have to feel in control. I don't like putting my trust into other things unless it's a structure, because with structures I can check what's happening. For example, like roller coasters, I don't know. I didn't make the roller coaster. I don't get to feel the roller coaster before I just put my entire life into it, and it sends me hurtling skyward and then hoping that, you know, it's just going to stick to the tracks and the gearings aren't going to fail or something. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I need to have some sort of element of I'm in control, like this is mine sort of deal. But yeah, fighting is one of those things, like parkour, heights. The more I list, the more I realize it's actually not that many, but there's still things. But yeah, high school memories. High school was generally pretty terrible. I've never played Majora's Mask all the way through. The reason my stream says normally for this is because I don't know really any of the glitches. I know a few that I'll do when I get to. But all around, I just haven't played this game, really. Like, I've played through it, but I've never, like, finished it. If that makes sense. Like, I've done the tutorial who knows how many times, but as soon as it gets to, like, Great Bay, I know nothing of what I'm doing. But I really like Majora's Mask in general. I think the tone that it has is just a generally dark and mysterious sort of feel, which is something that I'm definitely on board with. But yeah, I don't know. Skyward Sword is definitely high-key a good game. Personally. Yeah, that's fair. I beat Ocarina of Time to death. Why is it so dark? It's not supposed to be that dark in this room, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, I destroyed Ocarina of Time left and right. Not necessarily from like a casual standpoint. I played through it normally and I beat it that way, but after that, I just sort of committed myself to learning all the tricks, a majority of the glitches. Yeah, definitely finish Skyward Sword. It's really fun. I think the ending fight is probably my favorite in pretty much any of the Zelda series as far as final bosses go. So I thought the Skyward Sword fight was one of the most entertaining. It didn't feel tedious either. So I would 100% play Skyward Sword if I could stream my Wii, because personally I don't like the remastered version. Not because I think that it was poorly made or anything. It's just the controls are way harder to deal with. Like, you're constantly having to reset your Joy-Con to, like, get back into the position and whatever it is. Last left off on the well, or whatever the shadow dungeon is. Felt too spooked and annoyed to move on. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The shadow dungeon. The only instance I can really think of that is like a... What am I thinking of? The Trials? Maybe I have it backwards? Or is that the Cistern? I know there's a dark part to the Cistern. I think I'm confused. The Shadow Dungeon. I gotta Google it now. If I don't know, clearly something's wrong. What am I thinking about? Shadow Dungeon. Skyward Sword. Skyview Temple, maybe? That one's pretty dark-ish, lighting-wise. It sounds like you need to keep playing then. The game, I feel like overall took me like 20 hours to beat, maybe. I could probably check my saves. I don't really want to, but I remember being very hyped for that game. Oh, Ocarina. Oh. That changes a lot of things. Yes. The Shadow Dungeon. Yes. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. You're good. Yeah. Shadow Dungeon. I remember that one being fairly difficult, fairly tricky. Oh, whoops. Yo. I did not see my girlfriend's text at all. Give me 1 second. I gotta read a little bit. I forgot time moves in this game. Wait, hold on. Whoops. The entire time, I'm just letting time go. Okay. I actually low-key really like Lanayru, or Lanayru Desert. I don't know how people pronounce it. How do I do a gainer? I know there's a way. Hold on. Gainer. Laws. Hey, they knew what I meant, so. It is a shame that it is running so slowly. Okay, Z target next to a wall. Backflip and release Z at the same time. 1 frame later, press Z again. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Why is it? Whoa. Okay, this is wonking me out. I can't do that. What do I do first? I need the ferry. Where's the ferry? It's at the pool, right? Man, it has been so long since I played this game. Theoretically, I could switch to Darksiders. But tomorrow, we play in Spider-Man for like straight 12 hours. I'm so excited for that game to come out. It was the only reason I ever even considered like buying a PS4. And now, I have no reason. So, I just saved myself like $200. Whew. Nope, don't care about you, owl statue. Hi. How are you? Wait. Sierra Ward, right? I don't know that many Sierras, but hi. How are you? It's been a while. How are you doing? Yo, I got magic. Yay. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, really just been chilling. Kind of going through the motions, saving money, playing games. But yeah. I've found a lot more time for streaming, which is nice. So I'm hoping to kind of expand on that a little more. I think it'd be fun. But yeah. So I think this is the most people I've had in a stream, like, ever. Which is nice. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Ooh, got him. Yeah, there's a way to disable that if you want. Yeah. I was like wondering if that was still in effect or not. Very fair. I respect it, Justine. Yes, that is also a fair reaction. I don't know why Ammon said that. I don't remember being that like tormented by roller coasters. Good, I'm glad. I'm not a great streamer. Like, I'm so bad at schedules and all sorts of other stuff. Also, the floor was gone. What? Samuel is good. There we go. Yeah, he's doing very well. He is mostly just chilling. He's finally in high school, which is weird. He still goes down to Franklin, which is not as good as Higley, I guess, but whatever. I mean, it's not like Higley was great, but at least there was, like, people. True. Just straight true. It's okay, we know. I am walking on... Oh, okay. Oh, finally. Yeah, no, Higley was bad. But, I mean, coming from Franklin, I think I appreciated Higley more. Just with, like... I mean, fair. 54,312. Like, there were some good things about Higley that I was like, oh, I really appreciate this. I was a nerd when I transferred. I'm still a nerd. But no, I was high-key a nerd. Well, it's because I didn't have any social standing. And I had no idea how normal people acted, so being the me that I was, it was awkward. It's pretty much all around awkward, actually. But it is what it is. It's over now. Which is still weird to think about. I'm like an adult who has to pay taxes next year. That's fun. My job barely pays me like $1,000 a month, dude. Ah. I spoke with Damon about our traumatizing immigrant parent upbringing, and our parents do not teach us how to assimilate into normal life. Yeah, dude, my childhood was weird, like straight up. But like, I don't know. I grew up in a certain culture that was like completely different when I got to Higley, and I just didn't really know how to like shift to that. Yeah, I really am sad that we got out of touch, and I definitely feel like, I don't know, there was really no saving it, like when I decided not to do orchestra anymore. But I just kind of figured that it would fade, kind of like a, what's the word am I thinking of? A phase, I guess. I don't know. I was okay with it, but also at the same time, I was still sad. Don't get me started about orchestra, please. Oh, I can't. I can't. Please, no. Anything but orchestra. Yeah, orchestra. Yes, I distinctly remember looking over the, what's it called? The railing, and seeing you, and it was kind of just like a moment of, well, shit. Like this is really happening, and like life is just gonna keep going. And part of me was like, it kind of made me think like, when I first got here, like you were the person that sort of set the tone, if that makes sense. Maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't think I used that correctly, actually. No, I'm planning on going on a mission, actually. Well, I'm going to put in papers in about a month-ish. Hoping to get some money. By then, it's probably not going to happen. But that is the goal. So, regardless of what happens, I'll be leaving. But I might go back to ASU when I get back. Not super sure. I might head up to BYU. It's really one of those things I just don't super know what's gonna happen until it like happens. But yeah, like when we stood up at that podium, I was kind of just like a reflection moment of like everything that had happened so far, or you know where I am, where things go. Yeah, you're going to NAU? I thought about it. I really did. So they offered me a School of Music scholarship for NAU. And like it's good. I think it's like it was like 7,000 or something a year. And I was like, that seems good, but ultimately I figured out that I need to just do what I feel is right. And to me that was deciding to serve a mission. I don't even know what that is, Justine. Yeah, I got flashbacks too, and I was like kind of sad that like things weren't quite how I expected them to be, like say when I was thinking freshman year, but also at the same time I was really grateful. So I truly am really glad for the experiences that I was able to have. And you were a huge part of that, so I appreciate that. So thank you, Sarah. I never really got the chance to thank you. And I always felt awkward reaching out because, I don't know, I just felt like there was this social standing that I wasn't allowed to say anything or that it'd be weird if I did. But she was amazing. Yes. Yes, you are. But yeah. Yeah, don't even get me started. It's so weird to think about because, like, when I'm looking back at it, I never would have expected that. I never would have thought, like, oh yeah, that's definitely something I can imagine happening. Or, yeah, that was something I was planning to do. Like, I genuinely do wish in high school I had just been more, I don't know, is frivolous the right word? I don't think it is. But just, well, bottom line, I just wish I hadn't dated. I was not a person that should have dated in high school. I definitely was one of those kids that should have just focused on school. But I didn't think that. And me being a hormone-driven teenager definitely was like, no, I could do whatever I want. Yeah, I'm fine. No, it was... I am dating Sarah, yes. Which was funny because before I started dating Sarah, I had committed. I was like, you know what? I'm just not... I'm not going to date in high school. Because I recognized I don't do well in relationships while trying to balance work and, like, just that sort of situation. And then, like, I had liked Sarah for a few months at that time. And she knew that. And I was like, I'm glad you know. I don't want it to be awkward because I'm getting along with you very well. And, we just kind of hung out and talked daily. But eventually she told me she liked me. And then it was kind of awkward for that week of, like, we don't really, like, we know we like each other, but, like, we don't know what to do about it. And then eventually she came over, we watched a movie, and then we sort of cuddled, and then afterwards there was sort of like a confusion of what to do. She was like, so are we dating, or are we like some kind of weird friends with benefits thing? And I was like, well, I'm not doing a friends with benefits thing, so I guess we're dating. But yeah, it's been great. It's been probably some of the best times I've had for myself. Yeah, no, don't worry. That it did not happen. So, but she actually leaves for BYU on the 20th. So, it's mostly like my days have been spent kind of just hanging out with her and then kind of coming home, but we don't have a lot of things like planned to do. There hasn't been like a lot of checklisting. It's mostly just been sort of hanging out, doing what it is. You know what? You'll get your turn eventually. Maybe. Probably not. Hey, you ask for your turn. I can't step my bounds in this. This is out of my hands. But it's funny. She's entering like this sort of new era of her life, and I can tell just how, like, not unprepared, but like unsure she is about everything. So it's really fun. But yeah, I really am grateful for the experiences I had. She is a genius. You're completely correct. The only problem is that she doesn't see herself as a genius or anything like that, really. So it's hard to like convince her of those things, I guess. She's always sort of been kind of shy, but she's built up confidence over the past few years, and I personally think it's one of the greatest things for her. She's so sweet to everybody. My ego? I don't feel like I had that bad an ego. Well, in high school I probably definitely did, but like I feel okay now. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm probably a jackass. I don't. Hey. Narcissistic. No, I keep hitting no. I mean, yeah. Not my fault, though. Clearly, you haven't spent enough time with Samuel. I would totally spill tea, but I'm not going to for the sake of his sanity. Samuel is like Ammon, but smaller and less assertive. You've only met like 3 of them. Plus my mom. Wait, Ammon told you the family lore? Weird. I don't really think about it. Wow. So the true colors. Ah. Oh, Sam told your family lore. Yes. Yes, they are, by far. If you look at baby pictures of both of them, you can't really tell the difference. You can tell in which ways they started to, like, shift in their appearances. Yeah, the top 3 steals, I wouldn't say they're, like, irrelevant. Well, alright, I guess I can expose a little bit. If I can reach my stinking photo. Okay, hold on, let me pull it up. So that's the whole fam minus my father. And some terrible lighting. Let me see if I can get that bigger. Okay, that's what it looks like, okay? I'm in the middle. My mom is on the right of me. My sister's on the left. Okay, there's Ammon and Samuel down there. And then 2 older brothers to the right. And then Nephi's wife in there. But I say that because there's a lot of hidden lore that you'll probably never figure out. Because, yeah, Kenzie. But, oh, my face is really big on my stream now. Ugh. There we go. Did I show that I cut my hair? Did you ever see it, Sierra? My hair's short now. Well, okay, let me give myself some light. And now I'm being interrogated. Okay, but short hair. It is parted terribly right now. And quite honestly, way harder to maintain. Not in like a shampoo conditioner sense, but more in like a stylistic choice of I can't control which direction my hair goes anymore. He did? I didn't know he cut his hair. When did that happen? He never has like a camera on his stream, so I can't really see. And it's not like he visits. Okay, noted. Dang. What a copycat. I would expose the family lore, but like... it's... too much. It's too much. And besides, if I spilled the beans, it would just frustrate people more than it would actually, like, explain anything. So, yeah. Yeah, there will be times where, like, I try and get in contact with Ammon, which is not all that often. But I will try and contact him, and there's just no getting through to him. Like, there's no way to like, contact him. Usually it's if I want to play a game or something. I'll be like, hey, I'm playing like this game or whatever. Do you want to play? Yeah. No, yeah. I don't know that much about Curtis's family, but yeah, I guess yeah. Dude, I haven't played Genshin in months. Not because I don't like the game, but because I have absolutely no will to keep playing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happens, but like for a good while I wanted to just play Call of Duty for like just a good however long I could because I thought it would be fun. I'm just going to wait. I don't feel like doing anything else. Oh, actually I do have to do something else. I got to deposit money. Okay. Um yes, I did know Ammon has a car but not a license. And granted, I have no idea like most details about that situation. Oh yeah, no, she's fine. I have this sped up right now. I have no idea like for most reasons of why. But yeah, no, it's sped up like mega fast right now. Okay. Yeah, now I'm moving normally. Um because I have a license but I don't have a car. I use my mom's car. And like I so wish I could just be like, "Hey man, can I borrow your car while you're not using it?" But I don't know. I know he's not super big on sharing, and I don't really feel like pushing that boundary of give and take. But I would like totally help him get his license. I know my dad has, and setting it up can be kind of a pain, but I remember how to do it. But yeah. No, there's a lot of family stuff that just happens. Really? I did not know that. And I talk to Ben fairly regularly. Oh, I see. So he can't get arrested. If anything, I would have thought Nephi would help him, but to each his own. Oh, wait, there's a big fat cutscene after this. Hold on. Yeah, I don't blame him. Getting to drive at that sort of level is difficult. I do remember the first time I ever was in the car. I mean, I guess. I don't think about it all that much. But I don't see Ammon the most. For a long time, I used to think he was probably the most reclusive. Or just like the most self-kept. But, I mean, I know Ammon does extroverted things around people. I know he has a personality, and that, for the most part, I just don't get to see it because it's not Ammon's, like, habit to be that way around me. Or even just, like, I don't really know how to explain it. But I know Ammon's not, like, super introverted in a sense that he'll avoid being with people if given the option. I just know that his comfort level with his family is nowhere near the comfort level that he may have with other friends. But he's broken out of that shell quite a lot, I feel like, in the past, like, few years, especially since he's graduated high school. But yeah, like, I don't know. I enjoy analyzing personalities and habits of people to, like, kind of understand them better. And I kind of have an opinion on all my siblings of tendencies that they have and attributes that I recognize in them that I believe could be unhealthy or healthy or, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Notable? It could be. Well, the funny thing is, my mom, for the longest time, was very, like, I don't want to say terrible, but it was difficult for her to understand certain decisions or actions or thought processes of our siblings. And it's always sort of like a perspective ordeal. Like, almost all of us have pride issues as far as, like, who's right, who's wrong. And then respect issues or authoritative figure issues with, like, family situations, I guess. And so almost all the siblings have some sort of beef or issue they have with our mom. But, like, not all of them are able to really talk about it. I feel like I'm decent at talking with my mom about it. But it does feel like sometimes that parents try and pit kids against each other just to sort of, like, sort things out. Yes, I definitely understand that sort of thing. And to an extent, I feel like my mom was similar growing up. Definitely a lot less now. Some, like, you could argue that it's because, oh, she's getting lax or lazy or whatever, but I really think it's just different perspective and new understanding. Because, like, obviously a parent is going to parent how they received parenting growing up. So when they become a parent, it's going to be sort of reflective of that. And, like, if they aren't really prepared to change that perspective or be willing to reflect inward on that, they're going to sort of make sort of the same mistakes, especially for a generation that gets treated very differently, or even a different culture. Very fair. And I would agree 100% that a lot of decisions that she makes now would be very different had it happened to a different child. Which is important, recognizing that you're going to raise kids differently based off them. Yeah, that can tend to happen, especially because, like, once you figure out the formula, it's almost like, okay, now I won't mess it up. But a lot of people, like, just in general that I know, struggle, and even I had this, where I would struggle to look at my younger brother and see, like, an equal sort of treatment there, because it was like, oh, he's always getting special treatment, or he's always getting treats, or whatever it is. But in reality, it just means that we have different aspects that we get treated differently on. For example, as an adult, I don't get reprimanded as much as probably he does because, well, for one, I'm an adult, and two, I have explanations for my, mishaps or whatever it be. And there's sometimes where I don't, and I get treated the exact same way. So I don't know. I think it's difficult for older siblings to see such a parallel or contrast to how they were raised, because it was like, well, I didn't get that treatment when I was your age, or, I didn't have a phone until I was 16 or 15 or 14. It's like, he gets a phone at 12, and it's like, his circumstances are different to an extent, or, he has different this and different that, which can be hard as an older sibling to look and be like, I feel cheated. But in the same way, and I was talking with Sarah earlier, like, in the same way that convicts of laws that end up getting overturned in the future and they get changed, like, their sentence doesn't change and they still had to suffer, whereas doing the same thing they did to get convicted wouldn't put them in jail now. So there's definitely, like, a thought process behind that sort of stuff. I think my mom has always favored my brother because it's Asian culture to invest everything in a son, regardless of whether it's hierarchy or where they were born. Brother is the middle child, but he gets spoiled AF. Yeah, and I, like, personally, it's hard for me to, like, imagine that. One, because I'm in a family of boys, but also, like, we have very different cultures. But I can definitely understand, like, that being a case and a norm. And, like, it can be very frustrating, especially, like, as the older sibling, because it's like, I was born first. I should get that priority of, whatever it is. And it's hard to kind of see your parents make those decisions, especially if you're still present, because it's like, I'm still here. You don't have to, like, you can diss me behind my back, but I'm like, I'm looking at you. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah. And you don't really know how to react, I guess. At least I wouldn't. Um, you could very well just be like, I don't think that that's okay. And that would be valid in my opinion. I'm not saying that you have to go out of your way to disobey or anything like that, but like recognizing like, hey, where's my treatment for that? I would call that out on my mom. Which is funny because I guarantee my siblings wouldn't. So I don't know. She spoiled and sheltered him to a point where he's like aging slower than my younger sister and me. Yeah, that is completely valid. I definitely think treatment and nurture is a huge factor to development, especially at like an early point. So, like personally, I think that those habits aren't healthy for him necessarily. At least to like the extent that it sounds like you're explaining. Like I wouldn't be, if I were a parent, I probably wouldn't do that for my kids just because it's difficult, especially when you have multiple kids, to have them all feel a sense of worth, value, and understanding from your parenting, let alone specified points of development. And so I can definitely see how that might hinder someone who just kind of, I don't know how it is exactly, but like kids that get whatever they want without really having any understanding of, one, where it comes from, or B, like the steps that were taken in order for them to get that thing. Whether it be like, oh, this was just given to you out of kindness, or this was given to you for purpose, or, you know, you earned this, or you didn't earn this, but I'm feeling charitable. Like, I don't think kids in those positions get enough understanding of, you know, what actually is happening when they receive. And it doesn't even have to be like a special item, just like receiving in general. But I don't know exactly. Those are just kind of like some thoughts that I didn't really have time to. What's the word? Think over. I just kind of spat them out as they came into my head, which means they're not technically like my true thoughts, because I haven't really self-reflected on them or anything. But no, I definitely know what you mean. So I can tell Nephi felt cheated in a lot of ways, with whether it's like things that happened or how displays of emotion and affection were expressed. Okay, inverted song. So yeah, I don't know. And I love talking about this sort of stuff because it kind of helps with me reflect on like, oh, how am I treated in my family, or how do certain things go, you know, for me. Sorry, I'm gonna answer my girlfriend real quick. That does always feel nice. I'm kind of in like the opposite boat. I feel like I sort of get, I don't know if I'd like really even get considered as a possible son-in-law. It's always like, it's like, yeah, you're dating our daughter, but is it really gonna last? Like, pretty sure this is just like a phase, which like in my head, I'm like, I mean, it could be. I don't, like, I would prefer if it wasn't. I would prefer if it led to some sort of future together, because that would be ideal for me, considering how much I get aided. Yeah, that is another thing. Soraya dated her brother. And so that has always been like a moment of stress when I talked about this first with Soraya. And I was like, just so you know, I'm dating Sarah. And she was like, oh, I already know. And for a moment, I was like, what? How do you already know? She goes, so-and-so told me. And I was like, really? Wow. Okay, then. I don't know. I feel like she'll be okay with it. Um, and it's like, I mean, these are like no for sure actions. These are just thoughts and wishes of like, I really wish I could proceed with a future with her after my present, essentially. With going on a mission and coming back in college and all of that. Um, but yeah, it was so awkward trying to tell Soraya that, because the entire time I was thinking like, oh, she's gonna be really awkward and upset and confused, and I don't want to deal with that necessarily, because I already feel awkward and confused, sort of. So yeah, it was interesting, but like they've interacted, they've talked with each other. It hasn't been like terrible, really, to any degree, I feel like. But there's definitely been moments where I'm just like, oh yeah, this is awkward. Especially when I met, or like I interacted with the ex-boyfriend of my sister, who, if things were on the same track, would be my brother-in-law. Um, just with like not sure how to address him, because it's like he knew me when I was like 6, 8, whatever it is, and like I don't remember him that well. I'm like, yeah, I was there, I guess. I You met me. I never really had the instance of meeting him per se. Not that like was like a splitting factor of anything. It was just one of those things where, yeah, this is awkward, dude. But like, regardless, I feel like I got treated fairly well, and it was respected of my like position, almost. Where it's like, yeah, we already get that this is kind of awkward and weird, so we're not gonna like make it worse necessarily, which I appreciated. And I feel like anybody can appreciate that if they're in that position. But yeah, there were a few instances of awkward feelings necessarily. Almost like any interaction I have with her dad makes me feel weird, because to this day I can't tell if her dad likes me or not. Like I'll talk with him, and we had like a full on like hour talk about like the Manhattan Transfer and just talking about music, and it was awesome, and I was like thrilled. I love talking about barbershop and quartet, and it was just like a fun experience. But like it was one of those instances where I had no idea if this was going to turn into like a bonding moment, or like a, listen, we gotta talk. Because when he pulled me aside, like I had mentioned that we had sung some Manhattan Transfer songs for choir, at the end of senior year, and he was like, "Oh, you like Manhattan Transfer?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think they're really cool." And he was like, "Let me introduce you to some more songs," and then he like pulled me into the other room, so like they were all playing like a board game and just like hanging out in their like dinner room. What's the word for that? Kitchen. In the kitchen. And then I was in the front room with her dad, and we were just talking about Manhattan Transfer, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. But there were definitely moments where Sarah was like, "Do you need me to come save you?" And I was like, "I don't know." I genuinely don't know. But no, I really enjoy talking though with Paul, and then even her brother also talked with me. It was like back to back. Like I was talking with her brother about like traveling. He went to his mission on Jamaica, and so he was just explaining like weird culture stuff to me, and it's really fun. Like I love talking with her brother. Not the one that my sister dated, the older one. Yeah, she has a lot of siblings too, and a lot of nieces. One nephew, but a lot of nieces. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting. Because I never ever know what like the right play is when interacting with people, especially on like a sort of sense that, yeah, Sarah's scared of my family, and I don't really blame her. Like, part of me is like, yeah, that's valid. I respect your fears because I fear them to an extent, and it's like, well, if you fear them, what hope do I have? And it's like, okay, I see your point. But yeah, no, 100%. Exactly. That is the exact same thing. And it's just like, just don't worry about it. Don't care. Like, it is okay. And then she goes, but I can't. And you're just like, oh, okay. Dang. Yeah, that's... Yikes. Yeah, never had an instance like that. I have never really had to back up Sarah, or vice versa. Um, Mostly because, I mean, their family's fairly nice to each other. Mine, mine could use some work. Um, but ah, all right, yeah, you take it easy. Thank you, appreciate it. I have kind of mindlessly playing, not really focused, but okay, deal. Go enjoy your Pocky. Bye. Alright, gotta go find Kotake? Or is it Kume? I thought it was Kotake. Let's see if I remember the Lost Woods way. I was gonna go right first, so definitely wasn't the way I was thinking. Okay, so it's left, right. Isn't it straight? Nope, it's to the right. Left, right, straight. Left. Cheeky little monkey man. I have forgotten all the directions. I got nothing. Sorry, lady. Whew. Smells like taquitos in here. What the what? Okay, fine. But only because you asked nicely. Well, I guess I can't even get ramsticks right now, so I'm going to close all of these unnecessary tabs. not you though. I actually think he might be helpful. Okay, cool. Oh man, less than 12 hours before Spider-Man is available for play. Oh. What? Okay. Thought I lost him. I was like, are you for real, dude? That's awkward. Left again. Okay, I think I got it. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. I should charge my phone. Dumb. Okay. Perfect. Oh, so this is Kume. Ew, I don't... I guess it. Kume is revived. Wow. Wow, I went out the one entrance that secures success. That is funny. I'm gonna beat you wherever you're going. They just unload. That is really funny. I could have sworn if you mash B, you go a little faster. Well. I'm trying to think. I don't need anything before going, right? I could just sort of wing it. Yo, epic. What? Oh, killed him. Fun. I'm coming, Bubbas. Pretty sure I can get Song of Soaring right now, right? Or am I crazy? I can't skip the cutscene. That's awkward. Alright, let's try. It would be pretty sweet if I could get Song of Soaring right now. But alas, I also understand that fat chance, you know. Oh, please don't hit me. Cool. Whoa. That was awkward. I did it. Yo, Song of Oh no, not the owl. Please, anything but the owl. Ah. You know, there were some assets that were beautiful. Well done. Beautifully printed. This is not one of them. I don't think that's what the song sounded like. I want to make this sort of quick. So, yes, I just want to get to the stone, the statue. Oh wait, it's right there. Whoa! Unintentional. Cool. That was epic. Oh my gosh, I almost just died. You did not just do that. Oh, sacre. Oh, Ben's live. Cool. Got him. Yo, let's go. Moment of truth. Haha. Cool. Okay, now how do I get back? Oh, fairy. Epic. Epico. Didn't mean to do that, but epico. Trying to think. Fastest way back is probably going the way I came, huh? Alright, I could do that. That's fine. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, are you joking? That makes me really sad. Okay, I'm shooting for a platform now. We could probably make it to that one. There we go. Okay, out of there. Whew. My mind went totally shark bait. Haha. Whoa. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Dude, I think the music in this game is also, like, phenomenally done. Whew. And money! Let's go. Go all the way around. That's right, you bumpkin. I need beans, huh? Yeah, I knew that. I know I probably only need one, but I'll buy another one. Just in case. I feel like... Ooh, I did a gainer. Epic. I'm facing the wrong way, huh? All good. I definitely know and believe that. Oh, don't turn around. This would be very awkward if you did. Oh, this is double awkward. I wish I could move my attack button somewhere else. Risking it for the biscuits. That's right, baby. Is there really no way to get up there? Come on. Whatever. Harder to do as Deku Link, apparently. I needed water. Wait. No, 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 no. I take it back. I take it back. No, 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 no. We need to activate Deku Palace first. I didn't activate the one in Southern Swamp either. That's an effort. At least I'm pretty sure there's one out here, right? Okay. Yes, I am boarding. Speed this up. Hey, Kuna. There you are. Okay. Suppose I will save here. And then... Am I in the stream? We'll see. Yeah... Yeah, I'll probably end the stream. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Thanks all who stopped by. Very fun stream tonight, thank you. I will do this again tomorrow night. Goodbye.